Well, good morning. It is Monday and we are off to school. I slept a lot last night. So here's the deal with the current apartment setup. I don't have Wi-Fi, I don't have internet. So I was just sitting on my bed doing something and I just fell asleep. And then I woke up and I went back to sleep. So I guess that's better. You know, I guess it's better than falling asleep on the couch and then having to go into the bedroom, because my whole apartment is a bedroom and my whole apartment is a living room. That's a silver lining, right? I'm looking for him. I did have a wonderful day yesterday. I'm continually grateful for all of the people at the barn and in my life currently. I'm very lucky to have what I have and what has been a really bad experience. What's happening, I mean, I guess it's a normal human experience. In my memory, I'm starting to soften on some of the terrible things she did. And so yesterday when I was filming his truck and trailer driving out, and she walked out of the clubhouse and saw me filming and shot me the dirty look. Not that she shoots me nice looks. I feel ever so slightly guilty for that. Like I got caught doing something wrong. And that's literally where my head goes. But I've been stopping and thinking, no, think about every single thing she's done in the past 6 months. And that makes it okay. Like I remember all the things and I'm like, oh yeah, never mind, it's okay. But it's a fight because I don't like to fight. I don't like to argue. I don't like conflict. Not that I think a lot of people do. It's very easy for me to soften and forget things. And I can't do that here because one, we're still not done with the process. And two, she did some really terrible things. I'm gonna make a couple phone calls on my way to work. So I will see you more soon. But yeah, thanks for being there. Okay, well today's done. Pretty okay day. It was a fun day. I met with all the classes and the kids are doing good work and we're moving forward and it's pretty dynamic and pretty fun and the skateboard designs are interesting. You know, I keep thinking and processing like she's gone. She moved away. And it's a relief. There is a tiny little part of me that's bothered by the unresolvedness of it all. There's part of me right now that feels like she still won. She still got what she wanted. She got her boyfriend. She's getting to buy the barn up north. She got, you know, the job transfer up there. She got all of the things she wanted. She got her wedding ring back. She got this Kate Spade plates. It's pretty easy to slip into that mindset of she didn't get it all in the timeline she wanted, but she got it all. And I spoke with somebody today who I haven't spoken with in a while, and they were like, why did you sign the quit claim? You lost all your leverage, like you're a fool. They didn't say the words you're a fool, but they implied that I was foolish to sign it because I surrendered all my leverage. And it was frustrating. It's frustrating because, you know, in a situation like this, everybody's giving you advice. You know, do this, do that, just talk to this person, don't, you know, and then people are like, you know, hire an attorney and do what they say, just trust your attorney. That's what I've done. I hired an attorney, he's great. The people I spoke to today know my attorney is great, but when their opinions differ from the attorney's opinions, they're like, oh, that was foolish. You surrender, you know, you give up all your power. And I'm like, come on, you know, it's frustrating. So you have to be really mindful and realize like people are, they're coming from a place of good intention, but they're not always right. And particularly in my case, after people are very practiced at giving me advice and practiced at talking to me, I guess they feel more comfortable telling you when you haven't done it well. But this morning I was just a little bit frustrated. Like, you know, I keep taking your advice and I hired the attorney. I did everything right according to you, but now since it differed from what you expected, I did it wrong. And that's so annoying. So I'm glad she's gone, but I think while it was empowering and good and really finalizing to see her pack the trailer with him and to see the two of them drive away yesterday and to see her walk away, to not feel attracted to her and to not feel love for her and to not really feel anything sentimental at all towards her. While all of those things are good, it's still sad. It's still sad that I don't feel any of those things anymore. It's still sad that we're here because of her. I'm still not in the place I want to be in. So I imagine it's gonna take me a couple days to deal with that. And it will be weird every time I go into the condo to clean it and sort it out, because she just left a whole bunch of stuff. She just up and left. In the same way she just up and moved out, she up and left a bunch of stuff that she didn't want to deal with. Her crutches, her walker, her, you know, the stuff from when she broke her leg, all left behind. Clothes, left behind. Her books from law school, left behind. Just like everything else, just leave it for somebody else to deal with. That's what she's done. But that's okay. You know, I feel like I lived in the condo for a long time. It was good for me. It helped me make this transition to the new place. So if I have to do the final cleanup, if I have to dispose of stuff, I can do that. It's not that hard. I just think it's peculiar. Well, hello, me again. So I had a phone call. It was a bit tough, lovey. I feel like sometimes I have to make my case to people who are well-intentioned and watching out for me. It almost seems like no matter what I do, I'm not doing it right. So then I have to justify myself and explain my actions and be like, I'm not stupid, look. But I'm still good. You know, some people are like, how do you know she even left town? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know, but I don't really have to care either. Like, it's not my problem anymore. His horses are gone. They're gone from the barn, to the best of my knowledge, unless they surprise and come back. This probably will get edited out, but talking to, you know, just like, she is trash. She has no, like, culture, no upbringing. Like, it was just, like, she just thinks she's a disgrace. And that's really nice to hear sometimes. Just like, I know she sucks, but this is somebody who should have an interest in her. She is behaving very, very badly. You know, she talked about, like, my fangs need to come out and I need to get more mean. I talked about needing to act in a way that makes me feel okay, you know, a way that I think is true to myself and I can sleep at night. And she does not think I should take any of her stuff out of any of the stuff she left behind in the condo. She feels like I shouldn't touch. I should just tell the lawyer and let the lawyer deal with it. It's an interesting point because part of me is like, I'll just deal with it. It's not a big deal. And then part of me is like, no, she's right. My wife did nothing. You know, she just left. She had access to the place. She could have dealt with things. So I just went to the condo and I started throwing things away. It is cathartic, you know, to go through and just get rid of things. For the most part, the stuff that's there is stuff I don't need. Unique spice packets and things that make for good gifts, but you don't usually use. Maybe we should have, but we didn't. Each thing has a little story or a little tale, and none of it meant enough to her to keep. I'm going to my friend's house for dinner. We're gonna have pasta. What did I do today? Oh, I had a long phone call, then I went to my old condo just to sort of look around and take stock of what's there. And while I was doing that, my running partner texted and asked if I wanted to go for a walk. And I did, so it was great. You know, it was just like, it was kind of stringing one thing to another to another. I got to talk to people I like, and then I got to walk with somebody I like, and then we're gonna run tomorrow at 6:15. I feel good. I feel like I can imagine what the shape of my life could look like. I need to do the labor of moving out of the condo, just getting my stuff out, getting her stuff, just moving a few pieces over and then discarding stuff. So it's just all that. It all just requires mental work. It was dinner with two people I know and one person I didn't know, and it was kind of nice to hang out socially and talk about things and not once mention my relationship situation or any of that stuff. Just have a nice dinner with people. It's a slightly funny feeling driving through the city now, knowing she's gone, knowing that there's no chance I'll run into her because she's just gone. Not that I would ordinarily feel like I'd run into her around here at night anyway. She's just gone. It's just a funny feeling. And it's not a feeling that I'm all by myself. It's strange that we finally got to this place. This place we moved to together, she has departed from. She arrived here with me, and she's departed with somebody else. We left Boston together and came here. Now she's on to the next phase, the next story. And everybody I talk to assures me that she'll get hers, that it won't last. These kind of relationships don't last. You know, but then people put the caveat like, oh, it might take years. Oh, okay. Ultimately, I just have to not care. So if her relationship works out, if her relationship doesn't work out, the power is in not caring. I don't care. It doesn't matter if it works out for her or not. What matters is she did what she did to me, and I don't want her anymore. She's not a nice person. That's the crux of it. That's what matters. What matters is that I have this body of work, this series of videos to post because she's made my life really hard, and this has been a confusing, dishonest, gaslighting, awful thing to endure, and I don't think it's that uncommon. I think it happens more than I think. I have this belief that there's a community of people out there that might benefit from seeing somebody else's story in the whole thing, or might want to reach out and say hi, or just talk, or I don't know. All in all, a good day. Kind of the first day of my new life. She's gone, and I've got the city to myself. It's a tiny little bit of feeling left behind. Or maybe it's more like that feeling of like, she won. She got the things she wanted. She left town with her boyfriend, is buying a property, got rid of me, kept the Mercedes. I'm not devastated. I'm not sad. It's a feeling that's kind of present. Like I can feel it, I don't know, kind of in my chest, sort of like, huh. And I'll get over it. It could just be the residual effect of seeing her yesterday and the day before. Once that washes away, I'll be fine. I probably won't see you again tonight. I'm gonna go to bed soon. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. And have a super evening. I will see you tomorrow.